And then... not sure it's going to be that simple. Tell you, the Austrians are getting their ass... the Ottomans are getting their ass kicked here. They're doing a good job keeping everybody busy though, so I do respect them for doing that for me. So thank you. Thank you very much. Don't think I have any edicts going on across my empire right now, so we're good. But damn it, you will not culturally enrich righteous Italian land, you Austrian scum. So I get a lot of spy network on Switzerland, do I? I don't mind if I make use of that. I mean, this is all rightful Italian land, you know. I can't make use of this right now, I don't think, because Brandenburg would just swoop in and destroy me. I do have the opportunity to fight any of Austria's allies, but it would have to be somebody that Brandenburg wouldn't be willing to help out with. And those people are few and far between. Gee, I'm just loving Austria and the Ottomans both getting kicked in here. I'm not liking the length of these sieges though, so I hope this is the first and last time that I have to really mow down Austria. I mean, I could be blitzing those walls with my cannons, but I do want to be way ahead in the mil-tech game. Also have to be wary that John Mayen will be coming for me soon. I should be the one coming for him. What I need to do is attack the people that he guarantees, make a swift peace, and then enjoy an unsteady truce with the bear. Ideally, I want to strike him when he's busy sieging down the wastes of Russia. That's the dream. I also have to keep in mind that a huge bunch of my troops are now busy in Europe. 1955 means another wheel, says Nuke's Den. Yes, but so does 1655. I'm glad Brandenburg is on my side. I've got some French diplomats that I should probably be putting to work. Yes, improving with you. Also, I've really got to keep France sweet. And I have all this spy network on Spain that I've not been putting to use. Gotta get my claims here and there, but the rest of this, it's all Neapol. So there's nowhere else for me to actually fabricate on. So no need to build further spy network on you. Bad side is that it's going to dissolve that way, but it's probably better to maintain good relationships with the people that I can right now. A rising star, another one. An Abadi trader. You know, I've had to maintain a diplomat guy because my diplomatic reputation has been down the toilet lately. But it's no longer the problem, and I wouldn't mind having a nice cheap guy, especially one that helps out with trade. David, a good Abadi name right there. In any case, you're nice and cheap, and that's what I like in you. Doesn't look like I have other low-price people. A shame, but what you gonna do? Alright, capital is down. That's gonna help out quite a bit for kicking you out. And the question is, do I push this further or not? Another question is, what the hell are you doing, Brandenburg? Why are you so useless? Not Brandenburg, Denmark. The Danes are useless. Everyone knows that, but still, why? Now it seems that most of these forts are pretty damn good, but I spotted Prague there. And what does that mean for me? Well, it means that you are going to be run by Grand Jester, and the rest of you I want over here. That should work out fine. You know, I could even do this so I maintain something resembling a supply line. Jake, maybe you could focus mill points. You need the high tech and sometimes to barrage. No, I'm focusing admin for reasons that I can't even quite remember right now. I think I needed it for a while. Or was it ideas? Something. Now it's kind of mill that I need. I mean, need is a relative term when it's espionage ideas, which is just... ugh. Actually, truthfully enough, I do kind of need that. We'll just focus on it for a bit. Nice thing is that I'm Empire rank, so I can change it in a mere 15 years. Wow, Nuremberg just ate coalition sandwich there. Well, no, he might be okay. Ottomans bringing just enough pain to kick everybody out here. Good for them. Death to spies. So I might just have to accept the fact that the Danes are going to be involved in this war unless I want to sit on Sicily forever. Just not entirely sure myself. Why did I ever influence Sind? It was probably to keep them out of a coalition, if I know me. And let me make this quite clear to you, Austria. This is the land that I want. I ain't looking for no war reps here. Looking good. Looking damn good. How did John Mayen come about? Jake used the console to spawn it from the pits of hell. Yep, pits of hell were really hot that day. Yeah, because of all the Spanish colonies, there's no way that I'm going to get really good fast war score on the Spaniards. However, if I fight them, France, as long as they're done with their pathetic conquest of Brunei that isn't really happening, France might take the opportunity to fight the Spaniards. Alright, finally that province bites the dust. And I can even embrace good old manufactories. However, very expensive. I think I'll sit on it for a wee while. I don't know though. Probably better to just get it, but we'll sit on it. I mean, these provinces have manufactories, right? Oh, he's even embraced it, so anything I take from you gives me manufactories. It's a word I often stumble over because I keep thinking it's manufactories. I'm wrong, of course, but that's because I have head problems. Man, it feels so good to be playing this game again. And, hey, I can peace out Austria. And I could almost take a fat wad of his cash. Might help with the whole factoids. He doesn't want to give me much more than that. I see no reason not to push our luck here. Careful, the Pope might steal the money again. Aye, he might. He really might. Memingren down. Hell, this guy's all fallen down. He's all falling to bits. Jan Mayen took 2 provinces. Oh, and then Ming will give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. Jan Mayen continues to grow like a horrific cancer on the map. His development just skyrockets. He's terrifying. At least Ming's tributary list is falling way down, so there are fewer and fewer people that he's willing to fight here. But Jan Mayen's just a machine. Also, looks like Mawari's going to join the map, and that's another person that Jan Mayen's just going to consume. It's all pretty bad news for me. Boy, do I want to fight the Spaniards. Give me more, give me more. Oh, he will. He will give me more. I'd rather take the war reps, truth be told. But why not have both? That's the real question. Good. Yeah, I don't see a need to prolong this war, and this is all the land that I was intending on taking, so that's a-okay. Cheers and cheerio, Austria. And now I have max war score on you. Well, only 99. What is preventing this? What do I not have here? Holstein. Well, okay. In fact, there's even a Sicilian right there. Well, whatever helps you sleep at night. Still need to think how I'm going to deal with this, though. Well, I'm going to start by annexing this land here. Austria has the Diplomatic Defense Act. The bastard. It's very, very rare that I see the AI actually use that, but he did. In any case, the gold is ours, and I need to state this land because it's rightful Tuscan land. Brought down the cost of manufactories a bit. Yeah, what the hell, I should just embrace it. Well, no, I can sit on it just a little while, I think. Every bit that I wait, it gets a bit cheaper. Then again, every bit I wait, I lose out on that increased goods produced. What's the bear's force limit right now? Well, that's what the military ledger is for. Jan Mayen has a force limit of 207,000 units. They have a manpower of 300,000 units. They do not need mercenaries, nor do they have them. It's nice to take land and have no revolt risk in it. Really nice. Careful, I might get attached to humanist ideas. Oh, what's this? Could it be that Brandenburg is going to be forced to send Lucca back to me? That'll be the day. Really want to declare war. Really don't want some other things, though. I just hate to have to capitulate in this war, and I should not be afraid of that, but it's ever present in my mind. I could eat the whole land here and now, but that does mean fighting Denmark when this is all said and done. But Denmark would probably join anyway. There's no way for me to quickly get the war score I need. Although we took the only fort in the area, we could quickly blitz this, and then I would march through France into Spain to try to get enough war score, but it's a lot of land here. Ah, well, I'll risk the capitulation. I mean, it's so hilariously unlikely. I hope this is enough units to crush Spain good and proper, though. I only need a very small contingent to go down and actually take this. I'll sail around it just to be sure. And then we just march on into Spain, comfortable in the knowledge that his units probably aren't around to defend him. He has a lot of men, though. Could you declare an OPM in case you need to capitulate? It's just really not worth doing that. Brandenburg's getting tired, but not tired enough. I wish I could just ally France and say, hey, you join me in the fighting of Spain, but it's not going to go down that way. Okay, we should be good. Let's just embrace this in case I have to lose all my money anyway. There we go, and that goods produced means loads of money for us. The perfect amount, one would say. I did not even pay attention to if his units were here at all. I'm pretty confident that they're not. Would it be worth relocating the fort from Treviso into one of Tyrol's mountain provinces? Yeah, I should have one right here. It already has good buildings in it, though. This one does not. Tyrol... Well, I mean, Trent is the ultimate one. It's the choke point. You can't get down into Italy unless you go through Trent. Lienz works similarly, though. Although neither of them really has space for building. Tyrol, well, you can go in through Friuli. I guess we're going to get rid of that church and smack down a fort there. And then we get rid of this fort. Also blocks people from going to Venezia, so that's good. Alright, so I could either make truce now and not risk the capitulation, but I'm going to take the risk. In before the Ottomans actually take Lucca. That would be useful for me. I don't think they desire it, though. They do not. They hate my guts, though. Alright, it is now 1st of January 1655, which means the Wheel of Misfortune is back in action. So, let's do it. As long as we're not capitulating. I mean, there's plenty of bad things here, but capitulation is almost always the worst if I'm at war. So round and round it goes. Doesn't look like it's something for the bear. Oh my. Oh my. That is crazy. Culturally enrich a state of your choice. Well, damn. I wonder. I really wonder. No, really, I wonder. What the heck am I meant to culturally enrich there? We already did some pretty good... then again, I did want this land, didn't I? Or maybe even this land. People are saying we got scammed. It's all rigged. I assure you it is not. Okay, now that I know I have the tools to do it anywhere, the question is, where do I do it? How about I do it on the state here in Lucknow? Means when nationalism comes about, it'll be super cheap for me to go and take it. Are you sure you didn't leave your fake out hacks on? I'm pretty sure. Pretty damn sure. It is tempting to do the Lucknow one, but I can't see any particular benefit to me to doing that. And like I said, it doesn't make sense to do it here unless I wanted to take this land. And I do want this land. It's very good for me from a defensive point of view. Jake, spin again, just to prove that it doesn't always land on it. Yeah, sure. Round you go again. We're not going to do what it says here, but it's just to prove that it is still as random as the Wheel of Misfortune claims to be. It'd be pretty weird if it did land on it again. But I did say we're not going to do it. Okay. Where do I culturally enrich? I don't have any control over this thing. Still though. I don't want to further expand what I have around here unless it's into this area purely so I can have that defensive mountain. But then again, I don't really have... The threat isn't here. I should not even be looking over there, all things considered. I should be looking over in India. Constantinople? No, I'm not looking to take any garbage like that. I am genuinely leaning towards doing it here, but like I said, that gives me no immediate advantage. I could pick a particularly good area here in India. Man, I don't like this spin. It makes me stop and think too much, and thinking is not my forte. It's not like I have other land around there that it's worth doing to. Harumph. There's something to be said for doing it to papal land? Nah. Or I could always... Again, it's Italian cultured land, and Italian is essentially my own. There's only a few cases where it doesn't work that way. You know what? It might as well make it symbolic. We'll do it over in Lucknow's state. So let's get debug mode back on, and we go culture 523 and culture 2094 and 2061. There we go, all Tuscan as it should be. Debug mode disable, and we're all good. Somewhere will unrest. Enrich Scotland, they need some real culture. Easy now. Can't believe he still hasn't done this. How could that possibly be too far away for him at this stage in the game? Alright, so we survived another wheel spin without anything bad. We took a bunch of land. The question is, how do I deal with Spain? I probably should just declare the war when that truce is up, and it's up next month. And I do have the whole year to make a move on him. So why don't I get... he'll probably get access through France. You know what, let's just fight and see what happens, because I do really need to take on Spain and get this land for myself. Oh, no, I saw Spanish units there. I definitely saw Spanish units there. You guys can help out with it. If I'm not looking to blitz him, then we can make use of this. And if he wants to fight me, it's mountains. Nothing but mountains for him. Unless he takes the Milanese route, but that would mean he is utter scum. Ottomans claiming our land, Spain. John Mayen no longer a valid rival? How? What? Oh well, not much I can do about that right now. And I want you guys to... Go to a friendly port, because we're going to be in a war where the enemy has far superior naval to us. So Saxony gets involved, too bad. And which of these provinces is best for us? Bari. Bari has the highest development here, and it's all easy to take, so give me that core Bari. And we're good. Like I said, all these people get involved, which is kind of bad news for me, but we'll do the best we can. We're giving our all. And we can reduce that liberty desire in our subjects as well. I could promote more cultures if I was utterly disgusting, but no, let's just keep all of our subjects way in line. Yeah, I need to get that and get the ticking war score going as quickly as possible. Because like I said, Denmark joining in this war would not be great for me. It would hardly hurt, but I still don't want him to. I don't want any complications here, so let's just march on him. Then again, if he wants to go there and fight my rebs for me... Oh, that's going to help a lot! I don't want him to fight those rebs. Okay, this could work out great. The rebels will take this land back. I won't have maximum war score, and I can keep Denmark locked in for a longer time. What do we have here? Trade efficiency guy? I already have a pretty good trade efficiency guy, so thanks, but no thanks, and good, I managed to catch you, even if it is in hills. 5th of March, I can probably catch you even without forcing my way there. And of course the Spaniards are on their way, but we should be fine. We got forts here, there, and everywhere. Jake, add remove core from Lucca to the wheel until the next stream, if there's ever going to be one. You know, I would like to get this all finished up, truth be told. They don't have the manpower to take Messina, but this should help out a good bit. Alright, let's just take this all as quickly and viscerally as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good. And these guys should be very, very, very dead, because they're Spaniards, and Spaniards don't know the first thing about fighting. They do know the first thing about the sea, though. I don't feel comfortable taking on those heavies. And, you know, the everything else he has. I would love to have a much bigger heavy fleet. It's hardly expensive to upgrade you, so I will. That's just the war galleon. It's the main guys here that deserve to be upgraded. Expensive, but needs to be done. Need to have some proper ships. And you guys get back, so we're ready to rock and roll against these guys. Damn, he wants to take my land there. And I can't even put something on it to... Yeah, damn. Okay, so that means you guys do need to get back here. And we will show the Spaniards how to fight. Good, status quo. It's just what the doctor ordered. People love to tell me that I have loads of money. I don't see it that way. Unless there are at least 10,000 ducats in the pocket, I don't see myself as having loads of money. I really don't want you involved in this war, Denmark, but that might be difficult. I need, I think, 25 war score in order to prevent AIs from joining in. I can't remember the exact number, but that's what I'm willing to believe. Also, that isn't so good. I might have to march on this prematurely. Fortunately, the Grand Gesture, he has the speed and the firepower to make it happen. And I want my subjects to not get involved in that the fighting there. So please stick in Allied territory instead of fighting over there. Would love that Indonesian and East African charter, but those don't appear to be happening. Alright, we good. Jake, will you totally annihilate the bear or just take luck now? Feels like it's going to take a while. I would love to unquestionably defeat the bear. I don't have to annex everything he has, but I want to truly pummel him. But speaking of pummeling people, I hope there are no Spaniards waiting in the shadows. Strikes me as the way they would fight. Oh, wow. Wow, they are bad at fighting. Why are they so bad? Their discipline's about even. They have worse morale. If I take the next tech, I am going to utterly crush any Spaniard I find. That's good for wrapping up this war quickly and cleanly. Alright, well, they're blessing us with this ability to go and fight them. The faster I can make my way to Madrid, the better. If I go through you, I would have to hit you anyway. So, okay, I need to take this level 6 fort regardless how I do things. But if I take you, then it's just that level 2 fort and we're good to go. 2 fort. Okay, let's make it happen. You guys just get together over there for now. Or there, right? There, rather, if I can say words. Uniform regulations are good. Being blockaded is not so good. And bear in mind what I want from this war. And I should probably transfer this land over to Naples. Should I? Or, I mean, there's other ways to do things. I could tell you just do that. It's more expensive that way. Alright, well, I'll just keep hold of it myself since I am the humanist disgrace to the human race. Okay, it's not a small demand. It's far from a small demand. Well, okay, let's try to get at the bare necessities here. I found a plan for the bear. Plan? You are joking. Alright, my shady diplomats are no longer appreciated in foreign countries, but that's okay. Alright, if you can just take this land back, then I won't be eating call for pizza anymore, but I'm about to face it in a few months, so please get to work in peasantry. The peasantry will probably break the country since they'll have 100% occupation though, so I might need to drop down with a few more units. I have the manpower, I have the money, and I kinda have the force limit, so what I could do whilst I'm here is build up another 24 stack or so, but I have barely any units back in India. Do I think I can wrap up a war here and still have the time to get units over here? I'm not so convinced. However, my professionalism is high enough that I can disband my units and get the manpower back. So making regulars over here is only a monetary cost. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll make some cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you guys can go and clean up anything that happens over there. Uh-oh, he's trashing my boats. Don't trash my boats. I need those. Please don't trash them. Now, I want this guy down and brown bread to the point where I am willing to... Oh, I don't even have the techers to throw a barrage there. Well, we'll do what we can, for we must. You guys should go and help out, since I did erect an army to deal with the rest of that. Hope he doesn't send actual units to go and invade, though. That would be a shame for me. So, to get this done properly, I need 20 cannons. I do not have 20 cannons there. We'll do the best we can. Still leaving some in Navarra just in case we get attacked there. And then we have that and the mill power. Kaboom. Jake, if you want to lose to peasants, why don't you tell your soldiers to get out of the forts? Because I can't do that when it's under siege. And under siege it most assuredly... Get the hell away, Austria.